Guys, how you doing? Hope everybody's well. Figured it's time to do a few little simple upgrades to this 362. Don't get excited, we're not going to port it just yet. I want to run the saw a little while just to make sure everything's good and sound. Make sure that, you know, everything's good to go before we break it down and map it out and, you know, port the saw. What I've got here today, totally unneeded around here, but I've had this laying around for a while. This is some vintage West Germany awesomeness. I think it come off of an old 56 or something. I've had it laying a while. It has been polished and cleaned back up. What else? I'm gonna change the chain. There's nothing wrong with it. It just it is a full chisel chain, but it's a safety chain, double dragged, low vibe, anti-kickback kind of deal. It does cut nice and smooth, but I probably will short grind it and, you know, redo it to my likings and put it in the truck as a spare. But what I've done here, this was an Oregon CL. It was originally square ground, but I put it in a grinder and ground it to my specs, how I like to cut. We're gonna put that on it, and the main modification is probably why you clicked on this video. We've got the WCS Bark Box. I've seen some ups and downs. Some guys either love it or they hate it. Most actual saw guys that understand how they function, or saw builders, they seem to like them. Main reason was I've got $950 in this saw. I didn't want to punch a hole in the muffler cover and put one of my ugly ass welded pipes in it, or do a extra deflector. I just wanted something nice and blingy on it. I know most people, you know, they'll understand that. I've already had it out and looked at it. Once I get this bar and chain off and out of the way, we may get it out of the box, pull you guys off the tripod, and, you know, give you a better up close look at it, see if maybe, you know, you might want to buy it or not. Super expensive. That thing was like, with shipping, taxes and everything, I think it was like 94 bucks to my door. A little crazy for a muffler cover, but you gotta pay for quality, I guess. I'm just curious if this thing has captioned bar nuts. It does. Captured, whatever it is. First saw I've had to have them, I think. I know so. I don't even know if I've had a saw here that I've worked on that had them. A little different, keep you from losing them out in the woods. Do you have a nice magnesium cover? Or is it? It might be plastic. It is plastic. They even went to plastic on their side covers. That's fine. I don't think I've ever broke or busted one of the plastic ones. And looks like we do indeed have a rim sprocket set up on it. I am happy to see that. So get this chain off, lay it over here to the side for now. We just set the bar all off for now till we get the dog changed out and the muffler cover off. The graphics on this bar, I don't know. I've actually got another bar over here in the cabinet we could put on it, but what's the purpose in it? None really. That'll just have to do just fine, I guess. What do you think, guys? I think I like that one better. Just something about the graphics on that are just not sitting well with me. Like I said, honestly, this bar here feels a little lighter if I had to throw an educated guess out on it, but I'm sure they're the same damn thing, just painted up differently. So we'll probably do that. We'll probably go with that bar with our ground chain, but what you guys clicked on the video for is right here. I'm not going to do a before and after. it's a more opened up muffler. It's gonna make more power. It's gonna run better. And when we port the saw, we bring it to life that much even more. There's what you get. I think it's T304 stainless. It's got their logo engraved in it. Welds on it ain't bad. I've seen better. I've seen worse. There's your opening. It's really similar to the size opening that we the muffler cover on the Duke's front cover that I said looked just like a highway. Honestly, if he would have had one of those for this saw, it's honestly what I would have bought and put on it. But from what I could find, nobody made one of those, you know, inexpensive muffler covers that made it an actual dual port. There's some guys had some that had pipes brazed in them or whatever, but I had never bought one of these and thought it was a good chance to do so. So that's what we'll get into here. We'll change out the muffler cover and change out these felon spikes and get her put back together and go back here and set it in a piece of wood. I'm honestly going to take it and fell some trees with it tomorrow. So that's kind of the game plan. I was actually really happy to get that muffler cover here. We pause, you guys, and we'll get set up and start stripping some stuff off the saw. So we'll cringe on this, but honestly it's the best way I found to change those out. You don't drop the nut. You can usually just leave that laying there, but we'll take it off for just the sake of the video. They had her Loctited good. We'll leave that off for just a second till we change the muffler cover and inspect it. And this is stainless steel, they usually are. Like people cringe at seeing someone just buy a new $1,000 saw and just go to pulling it apart. Hey, guys do it every day. The professionals that do this shit for a living, they don't screw around with old saws. They'll buy up a bunch of these new, port them up, and sell them to their customers. And in some cases, hell, you can't blame them. Guys, a lot of the older stuff can get really aggravating. Well, I like that it's a clean shot right into the muffler, and it's matched right into the exhaust port. It is matched really well too. We still got the screen in there. I'm gonna leave it. Bark Box has got a screen in it. We'll leave it for now. We'll just put that up. I hate this thing. I'm gonna put it back on it. That's a little bit of a loose fit. That'll be fine. No big thing. Get our screws started. Somebody's like, oh, you're not locked, tighten them back in. That's fine. We're gonna get the right ones. They're longer than the one that came out of the bottom dog and the top dog. They're longer than the dog bolts. That one's not so easy to start with your fingers. These little bitty short ones up top. Kind of wondering if it was even long enough to go through that cover. It is a little thicker than the OEM one. I guess I could have pointed that out. And it's probably boring. You're welcome to skip through to the end, or do we fire it up? We had to hammer on it to take them out. we'll hammer on it, putting them back in. 22 foot-pounds is what that gun's advertised at. I doubt it's that. It might be 18 to 20. I'm curious, guys, what do y'all say we fire it up just as is sitting here? Let's do that. This thing usually fires on the third pull. Definitely louder, and it's definitely richer. That means we're flowing more air, means we're moving more air, means in turn it should make a little more power. Smell that race gas. That's usually what I try to run in them all. Some kind of race gas, whatever I can get a hold of. If not, I just get whatever's local to me and just leave it at that. And I know some people are going to say, well, the race gas may actually slow it down. Not in my experience ever on anything. I don't know. That's just me. And there's no ethanol in it usually, so. I think that's a Renegade 110. Mixed at 32 to 1. I've got to go about, I don't know, 45 minutes away to buy it. It's usually right next to the flea market that we go to during the summer. Yeah, I think a lot of the saws I'm building here lately are over 200 PSI, and if we can get a little extra cushion anywhere we can in the saw. I usually run pretty aggressive ignition timing on the saws as well, so, you know, like I said, whatever we can do to get a little more cushion in places and higher octane fuel burns a little slower. It's just a little safer on things. Ain't the fact that it makes more power, just a little safer, if that makes any sense to you. But you guys don't need to see me barring this up and putting the chain on. I've got to see where the drags are at on that chain. They've never been touched. It had honestly never been sharpened. I put it in the grinder. I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to put this thing in a piece of wood. How's that? Guys, it definitely sounds a lot better. Once the animatronics learned what was going on, the throttle response is a lot better on the saw. Yeah, it felt just like doing any other muffler mod on one. She sure is a getting with it. I've made a couple cuts and felt that chain could be just a little hungrier. I'd used the Oregon depth gauge that just kind of lays across them all. It's the universal one. Don't get me wrong, it makes for a good smooth cutting chain. I think when I put it on, I had to take them down 5 swaps, but I went back to just the hardwood setting on the Husky depth gauge, and it took them on down another 4 or 5 good swaps. It might be pulling a little faster, I don't know. It does seem to bite a little bit harder. Ain't a lot of difference in it, but it sure is pulling a nice chip. But as far as the Bark Box, it is nowhere near as loud as these guys are letting on. You know, it's recommended to even wire ear protection with a stock muffler, stock saw. It's not that loud. You know, when I go into it and crank the compression up 40 or 50 psi, it's probably going to get louder, but it ain't as bad as these guys are letting on. World's full of pussies. That's just my opinion on it. If that's too loud for you and hurting your ears even with the ear muffs on, I'd recommend just getting into another kind of hobby or whatever it is you do. That's just me. You guys know me, I don't really care to speak my mind. I've kind of been laid back about it here the last little bit, but just so much drama out there, so much garbage. Don't buy it, it's too loud. Loud's cool. Anyway, guys, I like that bar a lot better. There wasn't nothing wrong with the other one, it just that I still don't know what the Lido 4 means. We'll have to come up with that and figure it out, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, y'all stay safe. Everybody have a great day.